You know who made it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where we're going to be exploring some of the 300 miles of canals that are in and around the city. So for $38, you can get on what's called a water taxi, and it runs from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on that taxi, you can jump on and off. It stops at a bunch of different locations. So you can stop and get food, stop and see some of the boats. So we're going to be checking out some of the beautiful mansions along the coastline, and some of the restaurants and things along the way, and some of the views. And then after that, we're going to explore some of the downtown of Fort Lauderdale. So join me as we explore America's Venice. All right, we're off. I'm racing over to the spot right now. You can right down the street, you can download an app and it tells you like when the boats are coming, and I think the boat's about to be at my stop, so I don't want to miss it because I don't know how long we'll be waiting. But we parked right in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and the first stop is right on the New River, it's called. All right, so we're gonna run over right now. I got a 1-minute walk, it's not bad, and then we'll start our journey. All right, we just made it. That's the boat right there. People are getting off, so we have time. I'm like all anxious. I just ran here. I was so worried.
Would you say this is the nicer part, going back north or going the other way?
Thank you, sir.
Well, if you're here for...
All right, we're making it on. Hold on, we're gonna sit somewhere. Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, great.
Let's get a seat in the back so we can check out the windows. Yo, those yachts are insane. All right, we did sneak a few high noons on board, so I haven't eaten anything today, so we're gonna get fucked up. All right, I think we're about to take off. This is a free water trolley, so if you don't want to do the cruise like this, that's for free. I don't know like how often it comes or where it goes to, but that might be a better option. What's up, dude? There, I'll move over. Sorry. So you can just pull your boat up. You just eat at the restaurant. Crazy. These yachts are nuts.
Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and water. You can scan the QR code to see what else we have in the cooler. Need a drink back there? Hang on just a second.
These freaking homes. All these homes along the water are like $30 million. It's insane. Imagine just living right here in the canal, right in downtown Fort Lauderdale.
For 10 both Anthony's Full Fire Pizza.
The house is fucking wild, man. Insane. Wild.
This was his oldest state on the right. Every time somebody was sell him their house next to him, he would. Santa Claus, multiple witches. This little tree house even thing over there, that was the dog house. Bigger than my place.
Look, that looks like a little gondola. Yeah. He's not big enough.
So if you look on the left, this house has been up for sale for quite a while, folks. The reason why it hasn't sold is because anybody who buys it is going to have to raise that dog up 3.5 feet, and it costs about 5,000 a square foot to raise the dog. Here's coastal waterway. It goes all the way from New Jersey.
How the
All
fuck,
the way
like,
down Florida, around the Keys, up through the Gulf of America, up to the Gulf of Texas. If you look at the house on the right, it says OCD, the boat. I used to be my drug dealer back in high school. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of
Alright, so we're entering the inner Colton now. Leaving the New River. That looks like a college campus building. That doesn't even look like a fucking house. Insane.
So my buddy did build all the fascia and the soffit. That's the same guy that did the statue of Marilyn Monroe. So on the left is the white place over there used to belong to Kay Thomas. Daughter lives in today. Her real name's not Winnie, it's Melinda Lou. When she was younger, she couldn't pronounce her name because she had a speech impediment. So her favorite Peter Pan character was Wendy, and that's how she got her nickname. And down that canal on the left, Scotty Pippen used to have a house down there. About 10 years ago, I took him out fishing. I used to run fishing charters. He had the name in town, No Tippin' Pippin. And I can tell you what, that's true. So that house with the round statue over there belongs to Rick Hendricks from Hendricks Motorsports. There's a funny story about that house. Right next to the statue, there's 2 palm trees.
Alright, we're gonna hop off real quick. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Okay.
I guess this is a good place to hop off because there's a bunch of food and drink spots. So I think we're gonna stop and have a little snack, have a drink, and then bounce. But that's the benefit of doing this water taxi. You get it all day, and boats just continuously come, and there's a bunch of different stops along the way. So let's roll up to the bar right here. Let's grab a little appetizer, grab another drink, check out some of the views, relax, then we'll hop back on the boat and continue our journey. All right, we just sat down at the bar, got a nice drink. Check this out. Isn't it crazy? You can pull your boat up right to this dock. This fucking yacht, insane. You just pull your boat up right here, come off, and then just have a bite to eat and hang out and have some drinks. It's fucking amazing. These yachts are just nuts. I don't know if you guys heard on the tour though, a lot of those houses, like one was Tiger Woods, one was the guy that owns Waste Management. It's basically like every corporation, giant corporation, all these insanely wealthy people. You wonder where they live? It's down here. All right, so we just finished our cocktail, and I'm pretty sure the next boat is about to stop right over here at the point of pickup. So let's run down here and see if we can make it and continue our journey through these canals. It's been pretty awesome. I didn't realize how busy it was going to be, but there's a lot of people doing this. And if you come, I suggest you do it too. If you want to have a day in Fort Lauderdale, it's just like a way to bounce around and see some spots you wouldn't normally go to. Look at this. Fucking crazy. Those yachts are like $50 million, maybe even more. It's unbelievable. All right, so this is the point of pickup. I think one's coming now, so let's wait here and we'll continue.
Just came from there, we're going up that, further up. We're going all the way up to F11.
Alrighty,
You can go on the
we just got it.
track. They're normally running about every 40 minutes. If you're got your part set on a downbound boat, you're probably right about 35, 40 minutes.
We don't have this internet here.
Oh, no, okay. Are you with them? Yeah.
So you're gonna stop, you guys are gonna like stop 4 or 5, like you're continuing?
4 and up.
Okay,
We're going
perfect.
Stops 4 and up. We're upbound.
All right, perfect. Sweet.
Are you?
I got a ticket already, so here.
What do you say about 40 minutes?
35, 40 minutes, yeah. You go on a... Oh, shoot, you don't have a phone. Shoot. Thanks, man. Of course. Cheers. Watch your step on the way up.
Alright, we're gonna continue our journey, guys. What's going on? Excuse me. Continuing northbound. That yacht is so big you can't even see the top of it from the window. This is truly how the 1% live. It's insane. Look at
Anybody
that.
wanting to get off here at the Hollywood transfer stop, stop 4?
Looks like a fucking cruise ship. Jesus. Boat cops. Makes me think of like fucking GTA. International Diving Hall of Fame right there, I guess.
Bunch of people up in the stand. We see diving here a little bit. It's going to be everybody on the pool.
Go along the beach too.
Thank you. All right, everyone. This is our second stop.
For the goose poop.
This is our second stop. We're getting off here at Hugh Taylor Birch State Park. I guess this guy bought 100 acres of land for $1 an acre in the late 1800s. Just trying to show the contrast of where we are. So we have all these mansions, and we were just in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and you can get off this boat and go see a beautiful state park. So I think we're gonna take a quick little walk around. I have a couple brewskis in the bag, so I think we're gonna have a little hobo beer somewhere in the woods, and then we're gonna wait a few minutes and then get picked up by the next boat and continue the tour. So let's check out this map right here. Where are we? Right here. Yeah, look how big it is. Wow, huge. Yeah, there's the intercoastal. So maybe we'll just, I don't think we're gonna be able to do a whole loop, but there's a bunch of trails like all in between. So maybe we'll just do like this little loop. Go walk around, see some of the park, and then head back and catch the next boat. Luckily, I have the app, which has the boats on it, so we know when they're coming. What is this? Can you drive on this? Wow. How crazy, like the contrast between where we just were and here. And this is still right, you know, right near downtown Fort Lauderdale, so it's not far. Just one of the cool stops along the way of this boat tour. I mean, they stopped a bunch of times in between when we got off and now, but you know, it was kind of the same thing, like a mall and shops and stuff. But I thought this was pretty unique, you know, a state park right basically on the beach. So let's take a walk around. I think there's like a volleyball court back here. Authorized vehicles and pedestrians only. Oh, wow, there is. Yeah, there's like a volleyball court. Beach volleyball. That's pretty cool. It's beautiful. Off-seat's like all the natural vegetation of Florida. No car, I'm trying to get killed. Wow. Look at this. Just like a big canopy of wildlife. Insanely peaceful. Feels good to kind of get off the boat too. It's a long ride and they go pretty slow, so it takes a while to do it. I think we've been on this for, it's been like over an hour and a half now since we started. It'd be good to just get out and walk a little bit and see some of the nature of Florida, South Florida. All right, so I think what we're gonna do now is try to find a spot to kick off to the side and have a drink, have a fucking neutral and relax, and just kind of take it in and get some fresh air before we continue on our journey. Look at this, we got a little trail right here, nature trail. Let's walk down here a little bit. Oh, little lizard. Let's walk down here a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone down here. I don't want to go too far because knowing me, I'm gonna get lost. Okay, the road's right there. What's down here? And then we'll come back and probably sit on that bench right there and have a quick pop before we leave. But I wanted to at least see some of it. You know, get off the trail into some nature. Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, right in downtown Fort Lauderdale, you can just come have a little hike. I mean, it's flat, but it's still a walk through nature. That's pretty cool. We got a car right there. I wonder who that is. All right, I'm gonna keep going down here and I'll check back in when we sit down and have a drink. All right, so that was a quick walk because there are Jurassic Park levels of mosquitoes on this trail right now and I'm getting attacked. So we found this little bench that we walked by before, came back to the entrance, and cheers. See, I'm still getting fucking bit. This is crazy. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna relax here, have a drink, check in on the next boat. I think it's gonna be here in like 10 minutes. Holy fuck. Yeah, it is crazy. Now I know why people are staying on the road and not over here, because it's absolutely insane right now. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna head back on the boat. See you guys in a minute. All right, the boat's back. I think this one's actually taking us back to where we started, so that's perfect. So I think we're gonna end the journey and then walk downtown. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what are you filming for?
YouTube.
Do you have your own channel?
I do. I will. I'll give it to you when I walk off. Let's go. All right, guys, we are done. That's it.
Hey guys, let's make room for everybody. The museum's right here on the left.
Yo, if you want to follow me, it's just Shaggy's World. Shaggy like Scooby-Doo. And then World. Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. All right, so this leads us right to Los Olas, which we're gonna walk. But first, I'm gonna head back to the car real quick and
You're welcome.
put some stuff down. I've been carrying this fucking backpack all day. Jesus,
This boat you need tickets, so everybody has their...
it's fucking busy, dude. Gee, I didn't think it was gonna be this busy this late. But I guess, like, I mean, the sun's down now. It's not as hot, so that makes sense. So now we're right back in downtown Fort Lauderdale. I'm gonna run back to the car real quick, make sure everything's paid for, because I don't think I paid for enough time. I'm not trying to get a ticket. And then we'll drop off my backpack. I'm definitely gonna slam a fucking neutral. And then we're gonna walk Los Olas, which is just like right there. And there's a bunch of there's just like a bunch of restaurants and bars. And it's just like, I think it's called the Riverwalk. So, you know, it's like right through the canals and through the water. And yeah, it's a fun place to go. I've been there before, I've had dinner there. So let's do that. All right, let's head back to the car and have a drink and hang out for a minute and relax. That was fun though. I definitely suggest doing it if you come down to Fort Lauderdale. Like I said, it's only 38 bucks, but you can do it all day. So if you want to just do a day trip and have a bunch of different stops and just spend the day cruising, like I got off at the park, you can get off at some other marinas and walk around and have fun before you get back to the car. You could definitely do a whole day trip. All right, so let's find the car. I think we're over here. Alrighty, we just put the backpack back, extended the time on the car, luckily caught it before it ran out, and perfect parking spot because we're right next to Los Olas, which is a very popular street to eat and drink at, which I told you guys before. So we're right in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and since we saw how the 1% live, we're gonna see how the rest of the people live. You know, this is where everyone comes to eat and drink. I'm sure the 1% don't, because they're mingling with people like us. They're eating on the yacht or these crazy steakhouses. So let's take a peek to see what's going on down here right now. It is beautiful. It is clean. It is clean, it is nice, it is warm. You can't beat Florida, man. No income taxes, but it is very clean and nice here. And good public services. Like I said, you have trains and the public water boats too, which they're free. And they take you around through the water. If you've seen some of my other videos and you're familiar with South Florida, this is kind of like the Ave in Delray. And I have a video where I go there too. The Ave, where it's just a bunch of bars and restaurants and people hanging out. Damn. There we go. You see a lot of those down here, that's for sure. A lot of Lamborghinis, a lot of Porsches. I didn't know this when we did the tour. The gentleman doing the boat said that Fort Lauderdale is actually like the boating capital of the world. They just had the boat show. They had like over 1,500 mega yachts there. And I mean, just think all the canals. There's so much waterfront property, so many places to dock your boat. Makes sense. Plenty of places to eat and hang out. It's huge. It's definitely even bigger than the Ave in Delray, obviously, because Fort Lauderdale's a big city. What's interesting about South Florida is that between West Palm and Miami, it's just become one mega like metropolis, basically. You don't really know where one city ends and the next one begins because it's just so populated now. It's just one super commuting, super area. That's what's cool about being in Florida. It's big, but it feels small because of transportation, and it's very easy to get to all these spots. You just go down 95 from where I am in West Palm down to Miami. Depending on traffic, I mean, I've gotten there in an hour. Here, let's walk down here and then we'll cut across the street. Look, that little canal. It reminds me of when I was in like the Netherlands. Like the canals just run right through the city. And these are like the little gondolas. We actually passed, not something like this, but we passed one that looked like a real gondola. Yeah, see, it goes through and the bridges and it just cuts right through the city. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but we saw one of those gondolas while we were on our boat tour. If you want the little Venetian experience. It's crazy, you're in South Florida, but everything just looks so European when you're here. The architecture looks very Mediterranean. All right, we're getting back to where we started, and then we'll go past it and go a little bit to downtown, kind of where we began our journey. And that's going to be it from us. All right, so we have made it to downtown Fort Lauderdale. We kind of started over there. That's like where our boat took off. We're going to walk down here, and that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the journey today through the canals of through the canals of sorry, I'm walking in between cars. Through the canals of Fort Lauderdale. Like I said, over 600 miles of canals. They call it the Venice of America. Look at this. This place is huge, and it's only getting bigger. I feel like this is just like what Miami looked like only 15 years ago, and now Miami's like triple the size. So Florida is growing, and the adventures are just beginning. Spoiler, I think I'm moving down here again permanently. I used to live down here. I left for a couple years. Now I'm coming back, buying a house, and we're gonna have more videos from Florida, more videos from the South, more videos in South America, because we're at a good jumping point from that with the Miami airport. So I'm excited for what is to come. Come to South Florida. It's fucking paradise. All right, that's it for me. We're out.